From Maine and Gervais, this is ABC Columbia News.
I was so angry. I was so hurt. And I didn't realize everything that was going on our roadways until I lost my son.
Stories of heartache, struggle, and eventually strength. Drunk driving victims and their families say the decision to drink and drive can affect more people than just you. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Eric Weisfeld.
And I'm Alicia Barnes. Mothers Against Drunk Driving are shining the light on an important message. As many of us get ready to gather with our loved ones this holiday season, some families here in the Midlands will not have that opportunity.
ABC Columbia's Rochelle Dean joins us live in the newsroom to explain why those left behind say they are mad over impaired drivers. Rochelle?
Mothers Against Drunk Driving met for a vigil to honor those taken by someone they say chose to drink and then get behind the wheel. They're urging people tonight who think it could never happen to them to listen to their stories and decide if it's really a chance worth taking.
September the 2nd, her and her friends were both ran over by a drunk driver.
3 abrasions on his forehead and a broken wrist, and my son was literally dead on the scene.
He was 17 years old. Oh, he's 17.
The families may have been different, but there was one common thread binding this gymnasium full of grieving loved ones. Each of them say their lives have been forever altered by drunk drivers. Pictures of those killed, lives taken in some cases years ago. But for these families, the pain and in some cases anger is still fresh in their minds. And now they're fighting to keep inebriated drivers from taking another innocent life.
I had to deal with the anger, deal with all the emotions, and realize that in order to have purpose in my life was to keep my son's memory alive.
10 years after losing her son, Cheryl Jones has found that purpose through advocacy, helping families who are in the same place she once was.
There is no tragedy in life like the death of a child. Things never go back to the way they were.
John Humphrey lost his teenage son to a habitual offender with 6 drunk driving charges under his belt before killing his son.
I think the people who make those poor decisions to get behind the wheel after they had a few drinks don't realize the impact that they're gonna make on somebody.
An impact felt by every family in this room, a chance to tell their stories and help others get through their grief.
When you're touched by that, it makes you want to go out and help other people.
Interim Police Chief Ruben Santiago says CPD is working on an initiative to focus specifically on DUI offenses in the city of Columbia. In addition, Highway Patrol is about to begin their Sober or Slammer campaign for the holidays. Still, advocates and victims say the only way to stop the senseless deaths is to stop drunk drivers from getting behind the wheel. In the newsroom, Rochelle Dean, ABC Columbia News.